And then I wanna show you, one second, sorry. Because do we have that slider, Jay? Because I wanna show our girls how, if they've already got the wire. Look, you can wear this by itself, and then you can take this. Oh, now we're completing. Like a whole different look, Jay.
And that's what's really fun with this. You can become your own designer, right? And do you know what's really strange? I've run into people, even around the people that I know and you know, people I meet on a kind of a daily basis, they always come up with really cool ideas. Like they'll have bought mine finds, and they'll be wearing it in all different ways. But you see that where you can get all kinds of different looks, and it all combines together because it's all Mother Nature, right? At her best.
It is. So you know, one of the things that when we talk about these pieces that are more the gallery collection and that are from Jay's private collection, the turquoise, the one thing I always say is if you have been to Arizona, you've been to New Mexico, to Taos, to Santa Fe, Albuquerque, and you walk into those stores and you see these pieces and I mean, I was shocked. Jay, you know, Jay remembers I told Jay I was going out to New Mexico. Where did he recommend going? And so I hit up a few places that Jay recommended because I knew he would know. And I was so spoiled. We're so spoiled here at HSN and how expensive they are. And then when I was like looking at price tags, I'm like, where's my flex pay? I really wanted my flex pay, you know, so it's nice that you're getting these gallery one-of-a-kind pieces and you take advantage of those 5 flexible payments of $67.98. Because we do, Jay, because there's no middleman, right? You go right to the source.
Well, you know, and here again, I'm not taking anything away. I mean, you're going to those galleries. Of course not.
They are fantastic.
They're one-of-a-kind. They're one-of-a-kind pieces. They're made by the individual artists, and basically, that's how I used to work. That's how I started out. Okay, and I used to not have a gallery. I used to sell to the galleries. Okay, but that was kind of how I made a living. And what I've been able to do, and through just by luck, because you know, it's just really great. My dad used to tell me it's better to be lucky than good, and I'm really fortunate I'm lucky. But if you think about this,
talented,
and how we've been able to do this is this. Okay, so I took what I started out with, and we've been able to build this like you can't even imagine. We go and we buy the rough, like this Tyrone turquoise, just like this Smoky Quartz. We go right to the miner. We buy directly from the miner. Okay, we negotiate the absolute best deal. We can buy in volume. We can buy in volume and collect and store because of what...
And hoard.
Because of HSN, and not only because of HSN, because of all the viewers out there that love our art and have helped us out over the years. Then what we do, we gather up the material, we design it, okay? We design that particular item. All of these designs that you're seeing, 100% of them that you're seeing on the show, Mine Find shows, are made exclusively just for this show. You don't go to another retail store. We don't sell outside the market, right? This is the only place we present them. So we go mine direct. All of the lapidary work, all of the designs, all of the silversmithing is all done under our roof, right? Now, I'm not saying that we have one gigantic factory type thing. We have a lot of just small, what I consider satellite factories in lots of different locations, and that we have the artists that work with very simple, very simple hand tools and very simple lapidary equipment to bring their art to you. But we have just a really, it's kind of like a niche business that is so unusual to have it, and I'm so fortunate to have that.
And it really is. I think there's something when you get these pieces at home, there's a story to them, and they have a heart, they have a soul. You know where they're coming from because Jay's sharing that with you. So I think in a sense, that's why we all have fallen in love with this collection, because when we wear the pieces, they're close to our heart. They become pieces we pass down from generation to generation. They're tomorrow's heirlooms, but today's treasures. So I think when you look at the flex pays, you get it at home. If you want the ring, I do want to quickly add, this is by far incredibly popular, outselling even the necklace. We knew that would happen. That's why we had a little bit more in quantity in the ring than we did in the necklace. But with that being said, how many now, Leslie, left in the ring? Size 5 has sold out in the ring, size 5 sold out, size 12 sold out in the ring, and that leaves us with 6 through 11. So be quick to the ordering process to get the ring. ring. The ring, I mean, is just stunning.
And you can order this true to size. Okay?
Yes,
because,
good point.
Because of how the shank is designed, you don't go up a size on this.
No,
Just
don't.
order true to your size, and you'll be happy with it.
You
but
will.
even look at that. Look at the silver work in this. Look at this is Tyrone turquoise. Again, this is all. This is an American mine, an American deposit. There's not a lot of this material. It's all mined by hand. Literally, they do it. It's owned by an engineer in southern New Mexico. They don't mine it full time though. When it's cool enough, they go out on the weekends when they have time off. You know, the jackhammer, pry bar. You see,
look at the difference.
Okay, there's no two that will be identical. It's impossible. Yeah. It's impossible to make them identical. You can have the the silversmith can make the setting pretty close, but even the settings, I could sit here and I could point out little nuances in even each silversmith and what they do. It really is it's an art, right? Instead of painting with canvas and paints, they're painting with metal, precious metal, and genuine stones.
I don't think I've ever heard you say that. I like that.